Do you know what a stereotype is? Take a moment and think about it. Stereotypes are a widely held but fixed, oversimplified, and generalized image or idea of a particular type of person or thing, including personal traits or circumstantial attributes. Stereotypes can become ideological beliefs held within one's culture that lead to assumptions about characteristics, behaviors, and social norms. Research over the last 3 decades using the fMRI tells us that networks in the brain support the storage, activation, and behavioral expression of social stereotypes. We also know that networks in the brain support the self-regulation of cognitive control, which can reduce the expression of stereotypes. There are stale and damaging stereotypes about non-traditional careers and the people who go into those careers.
Access the stereotype worksheet. Then take a moment and reflect on and discuss the provided questions.
Next, we're going to watch 2 videos of people overcoming stereotypes to excel at non-traditional jobs.
I love everything about it. You're always doing something different. That's the constant. You can't get bored.
I like to be moving. I can't see myself locked up in a building, sitting down.
I like being out in the open. The breeze, it's beautiful.
It's physically challenging and it's very rewarding because you make things work.
Can't have a fear of underground and you can't have a fear of heights. Get in there, not be afraid to put on boots, get dirty. We're dirty all day.
I like making stuff with my hands, making stuff from scratch.
Creating something and being able to see the results the next day.
Because I love to make things look nice. It doesn't feel like work. You're doing something that you love.
Every day you learn something new.
It's a struggle at first, but once you finish it, you feel accomplished. You can do the next thing and the next thing.
I like working with numbers. I like using my head.
I take pride in what I do.
To see so many crafts come together and build something.
Everywhere they send you, there's, different people.
You get to travel, they pay you to travel, and you see the world. You're not stuck in your bubble.
I didn't like my job, and I liked his paycheck. So I went ahead and gave it a shot, and been here ever since.
I have no construction experience whatsoever. I was actually working for Whole Foods as a buyer.
I was working 2 jobs to support myself, at a gas station and a Jack in the Box. It was a struggle, working the graveyard shift and working the morning shift was tough.
I was a single mother. My husband got a 15-life sentence, and I had 3 kids, and I needed a job.
The trades have been great to me because of the income potential.
Married the idea for me of I get to make a decent amount of money with I get to do something that I like every day.
I went through a pre-apprenticeship program, then I went through the apprenticeship program. This is an on-the-job training, so you're in college, learning the trade, and being paid while you're doing so.
Some people spend years in college, get degrees, and come out don't even make what we make. I can provide a lot more for my kids, a better life, a better place to live, drive nice cars, save money. It's impacted my life completely.
The benefits is great. You have lifetime benefits once you're invested here after 5 years.
Things like health care, which is very important in a physical trade.
I don't have to worry about going to the dentist. I don't have to worry about any of that.
I have a pension coming, when I retire, and I'll be set.
Being able to put 3 kids thus far through college. My kids watching mom go out there and just make it happen. It gave them the insight that they could do anything.
You like to be sweaty and dirty. If you put your hands on, then it's for you.
I love that I can work with the guys and hang in there with them.
Anybody could do it. That's what I tell the women. You know what I mean? Don't matter about your height, your weight. Know if this is what you want, you can do it.
Women have a lot to offer, and it would be beneficial for more women to be in all the trades out there. I'm a union elevator constructor.
I'm a union iron worker.
I'm an insulator.
An electrician apprentice.
I am an operating engineer, construction equipment operator.
I'm a boilermaker.
Union journeyman towel finisher.
A plumber.
A cement mason.
I'm a carpenter apprentice. I am a sheet metal worker.
I'm a union painter.
Operating engineer, apprentice grade setter.
I'm a pile driver. Journey level union electrician.
I am a laborer.
I am the building trades.
Men make up 10% of the nurses in the United States. While the number of men in nursing is rising, we're still not satisfied. At Cincinnati Children's, we employ more than 200 men in pediatric nursing roles, and we want that number to grow even more. We are a 2-time recipient of the Best Workplace for Men in Nursing Award from the American Assembly for Men in Nursing. We're Magnet recognized, and the Medical Center is consistently ranked one of the top 3 in the country. For men who work in nursing here, it's more than a job. It's who we are.
Well, just about half of our patients here at Cincinnati Children's are boys. And I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a boys' room and they immediately light up because they didn't expect the male nurse to walk in. And we start talking about sports, play games, and some of the care that's more sensitive, he's more comfortable with me doing.
Here you can become a role model.
There are several misconceptions about being a man in the nursing field, that we can't care, that we're not man enough. We need to eliminate those myths. I think for a lot of our minority youth, they need to see a minority male in front of them working different kinds of positions, saying to them that you too can attain this position. You too can care for other people.
I know a lot of my friends in school went on to ICU or emergency care or the operating room. They didn't really see working with kids as a manly part of the nursing profession. I love my job because I get to make a difference.
I get referred to as maybe the guy that comes in to work on the computer or fix their Xbox, but super proud to be a nurse. I chose this profession. I do everything that I can to push away the gender lines.
I decided to become a pediatric nurse from adult care just because kids are fun.
At Cincinnati Children's, care drives us, and collaboration empowers us.
Being a pediatric nurse is very rewarding. I love my job because it gives me an opportunity to work together with a team.
While the job does get hard sometimes, it's the most rewarding job that I've ever had.
I'm applying math every day. I'm applying science every day, using clinical data every day to understand patients and to communicate that to the healthcare team. I couldn't be happier with my career choice.
I feel like the opportunities as a nurse at Cincinnati Children's are endless. You just have to have the will to go get it. I've been challenged to become the best nurse that I can possibly be here at Cincinnati Children's, and I hope that you would consider.
Stereotypical careers for women are often associated with caregiving or family-oriented work. Stereotypical careers for men are often associated with technical or business-oriented work. As we saw in the videos, these are harmful and limiting stereotypes that are socially constructed and not predictive of potential success.
Making non-traditional career decisions may require you to disrupt stereotypes and go against common perceptions, as seen in the videos. Many of the people we saw in the videos knew the career path they chose was best for them. During the next activity, a guided reflection, you're going to recall a challenging but positive decision you've made and reflect on the strengths that you use to decide that might be different than what others expect of us. Better yet, think of a time when you challenged a stereotype, whether gender, age, race, or otherwise. As we begin, make yourself comfortable. Maybe stare out a window, look off into the distance, or you can even gently close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. During this activity, you will tap into a decision that you've made and reflect on that experience. I'll be reading a few statements out loud. I invite you to focus your thoughts on these statements and actively explore each as we move through the story. I will leave about 1 minute between prompts to allow you to think about the story. Be aware of what you are thinking and how you are feeling regarding the events of the story. All right, let's get started with the guided reflection. Think back to a challenging but positive decision that you made. The decision may have been one in which someone expected you to act one way and you responded positively and the opposite of what others thought you should do. Maybe it was a decision you made that countered a gender stereotype. It could be a decision you made in school, at work, with family or friends. If you can't think of a hard decision you've made, then think about a challenging but positive decision made by someone you admire, a family member, a mentor, or even a historical figure. All right, now that you've got the thing in mind, let's dive into the details. Where did this decision happen? What were some of the details of the setting? Just walk yourself back through the event. Try to remember as much as you can. Where did this decision happen and what were some of the details of the setting? Who else was around when you made the decision? What were the key deciding factors to help make the decision? What were other people's observations or advice about the decisions? What did you think but might not have said about the decision? How do you feel about the decision? How do you feel about the decision after the fact? Was there anything that surprised you about your decision? And finally, what is the best advice you can give yourself right now? Making decisions that run counter to what others expect of us can take grit and character. Take a few minutes to answer the reflection questions on the non-traditional decision reflection sheet.